Welcome to FM Tuition Academy. Okay, if you haven't hit the subscribe button down there, hit the subscribe button. Just hit it, and then if you know you are actually somebody who is doing grade 8 and grade 9, you can contact us on our WhatsApp line so that we're able to help you with online tuitions. So our WhatsApp line is 09533312004. Okay, 1204. Or you can WhatsApp us on 0979222076. Okay. So if you're a parent, you have come across this video, you want your child to do online tuitions, you can contact us on any of those lines. Okay. Now, what I'm going to teach is also important for the grade 10s, the grade 11s, and also the grade 12. Okay. So it's just not only for the grade 8 and 9s, but this topic you need to master it because it comes also in grade 10, 11, and 12. So the topic is called pressure. Okay, so this is a topic in science called pressure. What is pressure? You need to know what pressure is. Pressure, it means force per unit area. Okay, they can tell you define pressure. It is defined, pressure, it is the force per unit area. Okay, it is measured in grams per cubic centimeters or kg per cubic meters. So those are the two units for pressure. I made a mistake there. It's actually measured in. It's measured in newtons per unit centimeters or newtons per unit meters. If you are given centimeters, it will be centimeter squared, newton per centimeter squared, and then or newton per meter squared. So there is centimeter squared and meter squared, newton per meter squared or newton per centimeter squared. So those are the two units. Now, the formula for pressure is this. Pressure is equal to force over area. Okay? Where the force is in newtons, the area is in, so the force is in newtons. Okay? That's the abbreviation. This is the formula, force over area, where F stands for force, which is measured in newtons, and then A, it means A stands for what? Area, and the area can be in centimeter squared or it can be in meter squared. That's the reason why I said the units is either newtons per centimeter squared, which is this, or newtons per meter squared. So those are the two units for pressure. Now, how do you find the application of this? Okay, they can tell you a ball this is example 1. A ball has weight 10 newtons and area of 2 newtons. Find the pressure. Okay, so how do you find the pressure? Pressure is equal to force over area. So the force is 10, so it's 10 newtons on top of this n, this one, 10 newtons over area. The area is it's actually 2 centimeters squared, not 2 newton, 2 centimeters squared. So the area is 2 there. Okay, I put 2 newtons instead of 2 centimeters. It's 2 centimeters squared, 2 centimeters squared. So it means 2 into 2 is 1, 2 into 10 is 5. It is 5. So my actual answer is 5 newton per centimeter squared, because they are centimeters, this one. So newton per centimeter squared. 5 newton per centimeter squared. I hope you have understood. 5 newton per centimeter squared. Okay, that's how you do it. So question 2. What about if they give you, maybe they say a bicycle has weight 20 newtons and area of 0.5. Calculate the pressure. Okay, so the first thing you write, pressure is equal to force over area, which is equal to, what is the force? You go to your question, look at the force. The force is 20, the area is 0.5. So the area here, you even forgot to put the unit. The area here is 0.5 square centimeters. Forgot to put the units. That's the area. So we have got the 20 over 0.5. So 20 over 0.5. Okay. 20 over 0.5. Okay. Now this is what I want to explain to you guys. How do you deal with when you're dividing something that has got a decimal point with something that doesn't have? Usually for the ones who are grade 8 and 9, you're not given a calculator in the exams. For the grade 10, 11 and 12s, you'll be given a calculator. But I'm doing this for the grade 9s. But also you grade 10, 11, 12, you need to know how to do this, because it can come and you need to know how to do it. So this is the way you do it, guys. Have you seen the decimal point here has got one number after the decimal point, 1. So if the number has got one number here, it's 10. If, for example, this decimal point, if this decimal point was 54, for example, it means I'll multiply by 100 because there are two numbers after the decimal point. So these are the two zeros. If the number was 7 like this, it means there are 3 numbers after the decimal point. So it means I'll multiply by 1,000. I always multiply the number that's at the end by the number of the. I multiply either by 10 to remove the decimal point. I multiply by 10, by 100, by 1,000, and so on, depending on the decimal places that are available. So, for example, this one has got only one number, so it means I'm supposed to multiply by 10. So it means my next step here, it's supposed to be 20 by 10 on top, also 0.5 by 10. Why by 10? Because there's only 5 at the end here. There's no other number. I hope you have really understood what I'm trying to explain. Okay, so it means that to be 2,000 divided by the decimal point will disappear, so 5 will remain. Only 5 will remain. So 5 into 5 is 1. 5 into 20, it's 40. It's 4. So it means the P is going to be equal to 40 newtons per cubic centimeters, because remember the force is in the area is in centimeter cubed. I really hope I've opened your mind to see how to divide these. Once there's one number here, you multiply by 10. If there's another number like 6, that means it will be multiplied by 1,000 because there are two numbers. If there's another number here, it means you multiply by 1,000. I mean, if there's one number, you multiply by 10. If there are two numbers, 100. If there are three numbers, you multiply by 1,000. If there are four numbers, you multiply by 10,000. Okay? But this is not the way it is. I was just trying to make you understand. So here we just multiply by, we had multiplied by what? By 10, because there's only one number. So you multiply by 10 on top and by 10 down. And then the decimal point disappears. Okay. Okay, guys, let's proceed. So that's the answer. Question example 3. What about if they give you, let's say, a pencil has weight 800 newtons and area, the area of okay, the area of 0.25. Okay, the area of 0.25. So find, okay, let me do it from this side. I say find the pressure. So I leave the calculation here. Then I can solve the calculation here. Okay, so let's see if the calculation can fit in there. Okay, so we'll start. Pressure is equal to force over area. So the force is 8,000 newtons. Oh, this is the 0.5 cubic meters. I mean meter squared. Okay, meter squared. So that is 800 divided by 0.25. Okay, so what do I multiply on top to remove the decimal point down? What do I multiply? 0.25. What do I multiply? What do I multiply on top? I multiply now down. You look at the last numbers. I said how many numbers does it have? It has got 2. So it means I have to multiply by the one that has got 2 zeros. So it will be multiplied by 100 on top, multiplied by 100 down. Up and down 100. So it will be, when I multiply by 100 on top, first, Okay, I hope. So I have to multiply, that will be 8. Okay, I'm continuing, discontinuing downwards since there's no space, but I'm continuing it from this other side. So it will be 800 times the 100. It will be 80,000 divided by, the decimal point will disappear. What will remain is only 25. Okay, how many times does the how many times does 25 go into? We can even use 5 so we don't have problems. 5 into 25, it is 5. Okay, 5 into 8, it goes 1, remainder 3, 5 into 30, it is 6. Okay, so I've got 16,000. So 16,000 divided by 5 again. So 16,000 divided by 5. So I've got 16,000 on top here. Okay, we're dividing it by 5. So 5 into 5, 1. 5 into 16, it goes 3. Remainder 1. 5 into 10, it is 2. It is 2. And then those 2 zeros, these ones here, they will just come on top like this. So it means it is, our answer is 3,200. Okay, 3,200, that is our answer. Our answer is 3,200 newtons. Our answer is 3,200 newtons per cubic meters. That is the answer we found. So it just goes on like that. Sometimes they can even give you a shape. You can just see they give you, they say, they can even give you a thing like this. Okay, and then they say this is 2. Okay, this is 2, and then maybe this one is 4. Okay, those are the distance, 2 centimeters. Again another 2 centimeters, and then here 4 centimeters. Okay, I don't know if it's example 4 or something. And then they can say calculate the pressure of the box that weighs 2 newtons. Okay, so it's the same thing. Whenever they ask you pressure, say pressure is equal to force over area. So area is equal to, area is always length times breadth. Okay, you don't say times height because it's not volume. Unless if it was volume, say times height, but this is not volume, so we are dealing with area because our calculation has something to do with area. Okay, it's area. So what is length? Length, it will be this one's down, length times breadth. So it is 2 times this to this side. Okay, the height is 4, but it's 2 this side and this to this side being multiplied. Okay, which is 2 times 2, which is equal to 4 centimeters squared. Okay, now how do you do this? The force there is going to be what? The force is 2 newtons. So on force I put 2 newtons. Force I put 2 newtons over the area is actually 4. This area here, 4. Okay, 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 4, 2. We have got half. Okay, half. Half, it means 0 point. You add 0 there. 2 into 10, 5. 5 what? 0.5 Newton per cubic meters. Oh, these are centimeters. Oh, actually, these are centimeters, not meters. These are centimeters. Centimeters. Okay, made a mistake. Centimeter squared. Also, this side is centimeter, not meters. Centimeter. Centimeter squared. They're the ones that are in the question. Alright, let's see. Now, with that knowledge, write this exercise. Let me see if you're able to scrabble something. In case, let's say, a basket weighs 8 newtons and has an area of 0.4 square meters. Calculate the pressure. A motor vehicle has a force of 200 newtons and an area of 0.25 square centimeters. Calculate the pressure. Question 3. Then this side, meters, 20 meters, 5 meters. The mass, let's say, the box weighs 500 newtons. Calculate the pressure.